This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Happy fucking Thursday, y'all. Come on in, come on in. So, yesterday we had a great show. I had two co hosts on the show, Angel and Zen. And so it was a wonderful conversation. And I just love this show. I do. Because you guys participate so nicely. But also, yesterday, when a third person joined the podcast, I lost video streaming on YouTube and Facebook, but you can hear the volume. All right. So today I'm going to ask two more people to jump on and test to see how I can maintain my video and keep multiple people on the screen. So more to come later on that, but apologies on that. But the conversation was really good. If you saw it on IG, I flipped my camera around that you can see the panel discussion on the podcast. Good morning, Blissfully Evolving. But good morning. Come on in. More to come on that. But anyway, y'all, let's start this Thursday off right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all the morning inspiration because that's what I fucking do. Because what? Wake up, really gonna rise in the sun. Step two. It's some good, some golden hill. Step three. You grow hard about what you want to be. Step four. Everybody just do your thing. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Up. Set your affirmations, aspirations. Good. Come on in, y'all. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time. Yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, it's called replication. What? Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good damn day. Hey, Uhu. Hey, Glamour 47. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. All right. All right. Come on in. Let's get this conversation started. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Sai. And welcome back from your travels. I'm so envious. All right. I'm sure Tutu missed you just as we did. Sai Abdullah, that is, not Yoga Girl Sai. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hopefully you can share some of the excitement of your trip with us, right? Hopefully, maybe you met a boo. The fuck? You know, people go on vacation and meet boos. I just watched a movie on Netflix yesterday. It was called Love in a Villa. I think that's what it was called. And it was so cute, right? Because it made you believe that you can go on vacation, right? And meet some handsome person, right? And fall in love. That's what it makes you believe. And I believe it's possible. It never happened to me though. I go on vacation and motherfuckers want green cards and shit. But I'm just saying, if it happens to you, kudos. Kudos. All right. Hey, Brightly. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. There's some shit I want to share with y'all. Can I say again how I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. Y'all send me shit in my inbox. I can't even keep up. All right. But for the sake of just framing out today's topic, right? I'm not ready to jump into the topic yet, but I want to frame out today's topic to get you guys thinking. All right. Glamour said I thought it was corny. Yeah, I did too. Cause I was like, all right, I guess it gives people hope, but I try to watch these kind of movies, Glamour 47, when my mother is around because leave it to me, I'll watch horror movies 24/7 and she's not for the shit. So I, I had to watch something else. So that's what I picked. Hey, Hearts of Fire. Oh, okay. Ooh, got her lukewarm coffee. All right. I know that's right. Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, I was saying how I appreciate you motherfuckers because y'all send me shit all the time. So today's topic is expressing your needs. This is a big one for me. And sometimes you don't realize how big it is until somebody bring the topic to your attention. Well, if you follow me on IG, and if you don't, make sure you take a moment and go follow me. The fuck, all right? If you follow me on IG, I posted a video from TikTok of a gentleman talking about expressing your feelings, right? Being around people who think that your feelings are too much, who think you asking for too much, right? Um, no. We should be able to express our needs. We should be able to tell people how we want to be loved, right? What our love, what our form of communication is, what our ideal relationship is, the things we may need help with. We should be able to express our needs. But a lot of times, and I have experienced this in my lifetime, where I expressed my needs and someone called me needy. Hey Theo, good morning. I was like needy. And the thing is that, people don't know how heavy words are, right? This was a time when I was expressing myself and the needs and the things that I needed from a relationship, right? And this person turned around and said I was needy. And I was like, wow, expressing my needs and having these needs, why does it make me needy? So I want to talk about this, right? And where did that place you at that time? I know for me, it put me in a position where, I'm very hesitant to express my needs. I'm very hesitant to ask people to do shit for me because I don't like to be rejected, right? This is a trauma. This is something we have to work through. Anything that holds you hostage to where you can't express yourself is something that needs to be unpacked and healed. And this is a good one for me. All right. So that's today's topic of conversation. But before we get into that, we're gonna bullshit a little bit. But let the topic marinate for a minute. And even if you start, chiming in on the topic, I will go back and I will read the comments. This is something that we need to talk about because this is probably why a lot of relationships do not work. People are not comfortable expressing their needs. Why? What happened? I know what happened to me. Okay. So let's talk about that shit. So Sai Abdullah said, nope, ain't meet any booze. Laugh out loud, but I'm still communicating with the one I previously mentioned. And listen, that's good news. That's good news. How long has it been? Sai Abdullah, remind us here how long it's been that you've been talking to the current person that you've been talking to, right? Just how many months has it been? Because you know what? I know how that shit is, y'all. I've been talking to somebody for about 9, 10 months, right? And you just don't want to express it to nobody. You don't want to share it with nobody because you don't know what the fuck is going to happen, right? And you don't want another thing to have to say to somebody, well, damn, it didn't work the fuck out. I understand it. Talking to your booze and keeping it on a low profile. I get it. Hey, I am Jacinta. Hey, Kev SD. Hey, Pat. Good morning. Good morning, Juanita. Come on in. Come on in. So listen. Oh, all right. Sai Abdullah said, girl, months, question mark, only 3 weeks, but I'm enjoying it. Okay. 3 weeks. All right. 3 weeks is listen, you're almost at a month, girl. All right. And I'm loving it. All right. So I'm going to keep my eye on this prize because it seemed like, something is developing there and I like it. Right. It don't really take that long. How long, Sai Abdullah, do you think it really takes, when you're talking to someone to decide that you really want to have something with someone? How long does that actually take? I'm not talking about how long it takes for you to decide to be in a committed relationship versus, moving in together and marriage and all of that. I'm not asking that. What I'm asking is when you meet someone and you're talking to them, at what point, do you think it's all right to say, I like this motherfucker? Like this, I like this motherfucker. At what point does that happen? where you like this motherfucker. 3 weeks is a good time frame. I don't know. I'm asking Sai Abdullah. I'm asking, where you at with this? Like you really like this person. You fucking with this person a long way so far? I'm nosy. Hearts of Fire said 3 to 6 months. Okay, that's a good one. 3 to 6 months before you can look at the person and go, oh, I like this motherfucker. This motherfucker might be for me. 3 to 6 months, Hearts of Fire is saying, okay, well, I'm about 9, 10 months in, right? So I'm good, right? But how long does it really take when you meet somebody to know that this motherfucker, you keeping them or her? How long does it take? Hearts of Fire said 3 to 6 months. Mm. I know y'all, but times are so scary. Like, I am finally at the point where I used to be the type of person that when I started dating and I hang out with the person, get your coffee or your tea because it's Thursday. What the fuck? I had time this morning. All right. But get your coffee and your tea because baby, I learned from my last experience, and I've been saying on here, and I'm walking in those shoes that I'm gonna handle my new dating chronicles differently, right? I'm not gonna be so fast to go on Facebook and post my shit up. Like when I post it up, you're gonna know that I've been seeing this person months and months before you saw his picture on social media, right? And you know me, I already put out the feelers. Don't come in my fucking inbox asking me a bunch of questions, right? Not well, I should say this. You could come in my inbox and ask me a bunch of questions if I fuck with you and we talk to each other on a regular basis, then you got the right to come in and be like, girl, what the fuck is up? But if you don't talk to me on a regular basis and we don't have conversations on a regular basis and we don't share our business and you only pop up when you want to be nosy, stay the fuck over there. Stay the fuck over there. Don't come in my inbox trying to ask me shit. We don't talk on a regular basis. So let's keep that same energy. The fuck? But if I talk to you on a regular basis, I could fuck with you and let you know what's going on. I'm just the fuck saying. All right. Angel said, oh wait, Sai Abdullah said, but listen, when you haven't been talking to anyone in forever, oh, wait a minute. Sai, you need to come on the damn camera. Oh, wait. So I'm gonna go back and read the comments. But guys, yesterday I lost video when Zen jumped on the camera, right? So I am asking, I need 2 people to volunteer to jump on my podcast today because I need to test and see if I'm going to lose video, right? But so think about that, y'all. I need 2 additional people, or 3, right, to join in the topic today, and I'm going to drop the guest link, okay? Because I need to make sure that I could push video with multiple people on my podcast, right? Yesterday I lost the video when Zen joined in, and it was such a great topic. It was such great energy, and I want to make sure that my video is displaying properly. All right. I did see Cheryl Lee yesterday say she lost video, but she can hear sound. All right. So yeah. So I want to test that again today. So I need 2 people to volunteer to come on when I drop the guest link. All right. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got time to think about it. Go brush your damn hair. Take your do-rag off or your bonnet off if that's what you want to do. Whatever the fuck. Get yourself together. You got time. All right. I need 2 people. Angel said, good question. I've been wondering too. Me and Mr. Plan all the dates booked 2 trips yesterday. Wait, what? Oh, wait a fuck minute. I've been fucking around with my boo for 9, 10 months. We ain't booked no. You see, I'm happy for you, girl. Listen, don't worry about my gripes and groans right now. I'm happy for you, girl. The guy you just started talking to, y'all booked 2 trips yesterday. Listen, me and my boo not booking any trips. We paying our bills. The fuck. But I would like to book a trip. See, my next trip, I mean, I don't really count going to Florida as a trip because I go see my mother all the time. But so I'm not gonna count that. I'm not gonna count that. But when I go to Florida, any of y'all want to meet me up in Florida, y'all could do that, right? Um, but I'm trying to plan a trip for my birthday. Okay. I mean, I'm out. I'm out for my birthday. January 4th, I'm on a motherfucking plane and I'm out. I don't care. I don't care. I am finding that money from somewhere and I'm booking that trip and I'm the fuck out. January 4th for my birthday. I want to go away for my birthday, right? Mm, that's it and that's all. And so that's what I'm manifesting. Hey, Ghost, good morning. Hearts of Fire said to the question of how long do we think it takes when you're dating, right? To know that I like this motherfucker. I want to fuck with this motherfucker. Like, not talking about marriage or moving in together, but just to get to the point of, okay, this is the person I want to grow with. How long does it take when you're dating to get to the point where you know that this is the person you want to grow with? Heart to Fire said after 3 months, the representative that have been brought to the table of themselves cannot exist, letting the real person come out. Okay, so Heart to Fire is saying 3 to 6 months because after 3 months, the real person starts to come out. Angel said, me matched on the app the first week of August and went on the first face-to-face date August 21st. No sex. We've only kissed, but I'm all in. Okay, so you matched on a dating app. Listen, some people get lucky on these dating apps. The fuck? I'm real happy for you. I had 2 bad experiences on a dating app and I quit them motherfuckers. And that was over 10 years ago. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, guys, if you came in through IG, give me the hearts as you're coming in. Show me that you love me. I love y'all. All right. If you're coming in through YouTube, make sure you're giving me the thumbs up. Protagonist is keeping track. 6 out of 7 likes so far. Well, we need more because more eyeballs have joined since then. So make sure when you coming in on YouTube, you give me the thumbs up, you give me the like. These likes and hearts keep my video in rotation, keeps me in the algorithm, keeps me visible. So I hope. The fuck. All right. And if you're on Facebook, give me the like. Say hey. All right. Show me some damn love. Facebook be shady as fuck. All right. Cheryl Lee. Oh, again, I need 2 people to volunteer when I put the guest link up because yesterday I lost video and the conversation was so good. So I need to test my video. All right. Cheryl Lee said, as long as it takes to get the background checks and meet family and friends. Wait a minute. You said background checks. All right. Meeting family and friends. That's another topic. How important is that? That's another topic, right? That's another topic, and we could probably inject that in today's topic. We really can. We really can. All right. Hey, protagonist over here on IG. Hey, Interior Rue. Good morning. Um, the background checks. Are we doing those? So Angel, did you do a background check on this guy that you met through the dating app? Are we doing those? Sai Abdullah said, as someone who's been single for so long, I'm not even entertaining anyone who doesn't give me real potential vibes. That part. So it started with learning surface. They're attractive, have a great career, funny, driven, goal oriented energy. Goal oriented, wants a family, gives off great energy. You have my attention. And then I go from there. Not everyone in capital, okay, the fuck, gets my attention just because they're attractive. There are other attributes that need to spark my attention because I don't entertain just anyone who is interested in me. Mm. Listen, if I entertained everyone who was interested in me, I mean, the fuck? Mm, mm. Okay. Okay, I love it. Angel said we're going to LA and NOLA. Damn it, yes! Yes, listen. I celebrate. I'm celebrating y'all motherfuckers that are striving for your goals and shit and meeting them. All right. Angel, 1 minute was in a polygamy relationship, and then the next minute she was like, fuck that, this is not for me. And she got matched with Mr. Planner Date. We call him Mr. Plan a Date. She calls him Mr. Plan a Date. And now we call him Mr. Plan a Date because this motherfucker steps up and plans dates. And now they book 2 trips together. Damn it. That sex gonna be fire. I hope that sex is fire. Now, Angel. Now, this might need to migrate to Coffee with Friends after dark, which I need to pick a date for in September. All right. But Angel, when you getting ready to bust it wide open for him because all of this is building up, what if the sex sucks after all of this? You still gonna work it through with him? I'm just asking. Interior Rue said, I really hope this works out for Angel. He seems really intentional so far. And that part. You know, Sai Abdullah and Interior Rule. Y'all said something very key. Sai Abdullah says she not fucking with anyone that doesn't have the potential, that is not dating with a purpose, basically, right? A potential partner, right? And Interior Rule said intentional. Y'all are using these words like motherfuckers are dating with a purpose. Like you not just dating me just to be like, fa la 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 la, and we going nowhere. We just walking, we just doing, but we're not going anywhere. See, that's the thing. Growing, right? And one of the important things in a relationship is what? Expressing your needs. And that's the topic for today. Expressing your needs. Zen sent me a video, right? And I posted it on my IG page. So if you follow me on IG, please go and look at this video. The gentleman on this video is talking about expressing your needs, right? When you express your needs, have you ever been in a situation where you have expressed your needs to someone, told them this is what you need, told them what you desired, right? And they turned around and called you needy, made you feel bad for expressing your needs? Have you ever been in a situation like that? Right? Where you needed something from someone, whether it was, how you needed to be loved, what your ideal relationship is, the way your way of communication, things you might need help with, right? Have you ever been in a situation where you expressed yourself and the person made you feel like you were asking too much or you were needy? I was outright told, you're needy. I'm needy for needing the type of love that I need, right? And when the person said that to me, it hurt my feelings because I was like, does that make me needy? And what that ultimately did was it had me asking myself all these questions. It had me reassessing my own needs and my own feelings to a point where I didn't know what I needed and what I was feeling. I was confused. I was the fuck confused. All right. But in my healing season, what I'm learning is I'm not going to be confused any the fuck more. Right. I have to learn to express my needs. And if the person sitting across from me, friend, cousin, brother, mother, dad, aunt, uncle, the fuck, my boyfriend, my husband, my shackable mate, whatever the fuck it is, if they can't listen to my needs, and unpack that shit in a respectable manner, then you don't need to be in my life. Anybody that calls you needy for expressing your needs, you don't need to share that space with that person. Anyone that loves you authentically and organically will try their best to give you what you need in your relationship. A lot of us are dealing with, the fear of rejection. Even some of us that look really confident. I walk the confident road like a motherfucker. I'm like Dorothy on the yellow brick road skipping around with my fucking basket. All right? But I do have a fear of rejection. And so I have an issue expressing my needs. I'm still working on this. This is something that I'm actively working on because for years, people have made me feel guilty for needing what I needed. I don't want to feel guilty anymore for needing what I need. And this is probably one of the things that causes relationships to fail, because people are not expressing their needs and other people are not listening to the people expressing their needs. So we're not feeding into each other properly. Okay. That is my input so far. Let's see what y'all got. Hi, one reliable sin. Um, Ghost said you getting flued out, so you know what that means. Well, she said she ready to bust it open. So, ain't listen, we grown on here. Anybody on here acting like y'all don't bust it open? I mean, I'm just saying, if you're not busting it open, it's probably because you single and some shit like that. But come on, y'all, we grown on here. Don't act like y'all don't be busting it open. Angel said she is ready to bust it open. Hey, Zen, good morning. So, Zen, I don't know if you missed yesterday we got on a panel and we had a great discussion. I loved yesterday's panel, but I lost my video when you joined into the panel discussion, Zen. And so I need to test it again today. So, Zen, since your sound be perfect as fuck, all right, I need you to be one of my guests today. And Angel or whomever wants to jump on it, I'm just calling out people that don't mind to jump on my camera. All right, when I drop the guest link, I need 2 guests or more to jump on the screen so I could test my video. I'm going to do that towards the end. So please hang on. I need multiple people to test it. Yes, you broke the shit, Zen. You broke the shit. I'm trying to figure out if I needed to switch around my layout or if the bandwidth was too much and it shut my video down to keep the integrity of the podcast. I'm not really sure. I'm learning as I go, but whatever the fuck, we're going to test it today. All right. And so back to the topic. Ghost said, how often are you expressing these needs? That's a great question. How often are you expressing these needs? So when you ask that question, if it's often, is that an issue? How often are you expressing these needs? In my particular situation goes, because I can only answer for myself, I found myself expressing them over and over again because I wasn't getting my needs met. And it got to a point where it started to become like a nag, because it started to become frustrating for both me and the person on the other end, because I'm saying the same thing over and over again, and it got to the point where the person is like, oh my god, how many times are you going to tell me this? And I'm like, motherfucker, as many times as I need to, because I'm not getting what the fuck I need. And then they make you feel guilty for needing what you need. you know Zen sent me this video yesterday, and I said to him, I said, wow, this motherfucker is talking to me. Because to this day, I would fall into silent mode on certain things, opposed to saying vocally and out loud what I need, because I have been disappointed so many times in my life by so many different people, okay, that sometimes I don't think it's even worth telling somebody what my needs are. But then I'm never satisfied. So we have to be able to express our needs. And if you have people in your life that are not listening, reciprocating, and feeding into you with your needs, right? Now, when I say reciprocate, it doesn't mean that they give you 10 oranges and you give them 10 oranges. Reciprocation is just, giving back to the relationship to the best of your ability and keeping the other person in mind, right? But also, what this is going to tell you is how to fucking clean your house. Get rid of people who tell you you are needy and who do not care about your needs. We got to start learning to walk away from people that don't care about our needs. Now, I know that's easier said than done, because I am that motherfucker that hate to walk away and give up on people. I love up on people. That's who I am deep down to my core, right? But sometimes that puts me in a position where I get hurt because my needs are not being met. Uhu said, I'm used to rejection. Is that a good thing though? Let me drop this guest link. All right. Is that a good thing? Because I love the energy of having guests on the show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start out with one guest at a time because I don't want to mess up my video. But towards the end of the video, I want to be able to bring on multiple guests to test by video. But ooh, the guest link is out there on my podcast. That's for those that are watching on YouTube and Facebook. For those on IG, if you want to jump on, you know how to get on the video. I don't integrate IG into my podcast because IG is quirky and I'm already having enough issues to fuck. So no. All right. Um, Uhu said, I'm used to rejection. How do you get used to rejection, Uhu? What does that mean? Right? How do you deal with rejection? What does that mean that you're used to rejection? I need more. All right. Sai Abdullah said, here's the thing with expressing your most intimate self. For me, for Sai Abdullah, starts with security. It starts with feeling secure with the person, protected. Mm. Damn, Sai Abdullah. Feeling protected. Girl, I'm scared. That's all I got. Girl, I'm scared. That's all I got. And you know what? It's so crazy. I don't think I have a reason to be scared, but I just am. I just am scared. All right. I'm coming Zen. All right. I am scared, girl. Help me, girl. Help me. Heart to Fire said, tell Ghost that we express those feelings every week on a Wednesday at 12 noon. Oh, shit. I know that's right. Ghost said rejection builds confidence. At least for me, it did. After a while, getting rejected didn't bother me. Made it easier to shoot my shot because the worst you could do is say no. True, but that shit no. Yeah. I'm still growing up. Expressing it often, yes, it would be a problem. It starts to sound like nagging. He heard you the first time. If he didn't start it, meet them. If he didn't start to meet them, it's because he couldn't or he didn't care enough to do it. And that's the part. When you tell somebody how you feel and you find yourself repeating it, then that's on you now. Now you got a choice, right? Because the motherfucker don't care or he just can't do the shit. Okay? I'm with you, Ghost, on that. Heart to Fire said, Zen said, this is a good question. How often do I express my needs? And here's why. And I'm not trying to diminish someone's feeling, but let's set it up. I'm not even going to read that shit. Let him say it. Hey, Zen.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry
Right?
for breaking your video.
Wait, keep talking. Let me go on Facebook and make sure I can still see both of our asses. All right.
All
I
right, all
know I
right.
can see both of us, but the three people, yes, I can see us. Yes, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So, Zen, this
Yeah.
video you sent me yesterday, I followed that motherfucker.
He's a good guy. He really is.
I followed that motherfucker. I said, baby, you talking to me? You in my house? You looking in my face? You literally talking to me.
Yes, all the
And
time.
I said that to you, and you said, no, he's talking to us.
All of us. Nobody's good
So
at that. Nobody is.
you don't think anybody is good at expressing their feelings? Like,
I
I
don't
feel
think
like,
so.
Zen, you know my personality, right?
Mhm.
I'm like real outgoing, real loud, bitchy sometimes. My mouth has always been trashy. We sat in an area where HR complaints were not allowed, right?
That's right.
So, I'm consistent. This is me, y'all. The fuck? This is me. So, as bold as I am,
Hmm.
I still fucking struggle with expressing my needs.
Yeah, of course. Because you're not talking a game at that point. It's serious. It's at your core, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, and I think when a lot of us have trouble expressing our needs, it's because we're not as confident as we need to be, with ourselves.
Okay. That's a lesson, right? So when you get to a point, because Ghost asked the question, how many times are you bringing this to this person's attention? And I've been in a situation where I've had to tell this motherfucker the same thing multiple times. Like, this is what
Mhm.
I need. This is what I need. And then it turned into nagging and it just turned into like these endless arguments. And like Ghost said, They heard you the first time.
Mhm. Yep.
So two things are happening. Either they can't do it or they don't give a fuck.
Or they're incapable.
Or they're incapable.
Yeah.
Well, then so what does the person do? Like if like for me, if I'm telling somebody I need something and it's repetitive and they're not giving it and I find out that they're just incapable, do I
Mhm.
sacrifice my needs to be in that relationship or do I say fuck it, you just incapable and I'm ghost?
You gotta do what's good for you.
Got to make a choice.
Yeah.
Got to make a choice. Got to make a choice. So Zen, oh, that's you talking, Zen. So you said if you don't know yourself, you may think you need something, but you might not need it. What do you mean?
Well, there are things that there's times, I mean, using myself as an example, there's times where I'm just like, oh, I need this. I need this to feel good about myself, or I need this to feel whole or whatever. What I've learned over the years is to really evaluate, is this something that I actually need? Or is it something that I want? Is it
Mm,
something I want because I saw it somewhere or I experienced it like via somebody else's relationship or
hmm.
like how sometimes you look at people and how they connect with each other and you're like, I want that.
Yeah,
I want something like that. And then you think about it, the more you process it, because I'm always up here. Okay, now this is something that I need because I want it so badly. I need it.
yeah,
But is it going to work for me? Do I really need it?
yeah.
And that's where I have to evaluate, because
So,
that's because I don't know myself as well as I want to, or the way I think
mm,
I do. You know what I'm saying?
that's a good one too. Because a lot of us think just because we are we, I am me, you are you, that we know ourselves, right? From the core. But a lot of times we don't. Like, has anything ever happened in your life and you be like, damn, I surprised myself. I didn't think I would do that, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. Right. And this is why I tell people all the time when they say, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, or you should do things this way and I wouldn't do it this way and I wouldn't do that. Let me tell you something, baby. Y'all motherfuckers don't know yourselves because I know many motherfuckers that said, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do the fuck that. And they were doing it. You know that TikTok video, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I did it. They be like that. You be like, what the fuck? Interior Rue said, I at Ghost, I wholeheartedly agree. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Mishi Boo. Good morning, Damaris. Good morning, Madison. Good morning. It has to be raw. I am used to rejection. When someone says they are used to rejection,
Mm,
is that good? What is that? I don't know what that even means. I'm used to rejection. It's like it gave me the immediate feeling of I'm used to being disappointed or I'm used to being abandoned or I'm used to being lonely. It almost gives me that that
mhm.
despair, like I have been rejected so fucking much in my life that I'm numb to it. That's what it gives me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, but we're not therapists. We just out
I'm not.
here,
Yeah, exactly.
going to therapy. We're not therapists. We just going to therapy or trying to go to therapy,
Well, there's a
popping
lot
our
to
pills.
that,
It
right?
is a lot to that. It is.
Because say you're used to rejection could mean, okay, maybe you have a bad screening process, right? Maybe
Okay.
you think what your type is maybe really isn't for you because they're not going to meet the things that you need,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Could be that maybe you are needy,
Mm,
or maybe you just want too many things and those people are incapable, or
yeah.
yeah, it could be a lot of things, or maybe your expectations are just too high,
Mm.
right?
All right. Hold that thought, Zen. Don't leave. I'm gonna bring Hearts of Fire on the camera, but I'm gonna turn you off real quick because
Okay.
it's too early for us to mess up. But don't leave. Um. Hey, Hearts of Fire. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning,
How are
everyone.
you?
Good
Loving the lashes.
morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you. Thank you. I just want to say this. As far as needs are concerned, I'll have that conversation. You know, that was a joke for Ghost. I'll have that conversation twice with a person, like the conversation of not being able to get head from the man that I'm with now. Remember the
Mm.
oral conversation?
I
So
remember
we've
that
had that
shit.
conversation. Yeah, I know. I remember it too. So I have that conversation twice. We've had it twice, maybe a little more than twice. Let me correct myself. But you know what? I gave up on the conversation and I just said I'm not expressing it anymore because I don't want disappointment. That's one reason, and Zen is right in a way why I don't express a lot of things because I don't like disappointments from people. You know what I mean? And sometimes you
Yep.
come with them, then they talk about you need like what? Okay, so if you can't provide this, then you need to move on. I have to make my own decision. I'm sorry, I'm trying to
Girl.
pay attention to traffic out here and get to work or whatever. But I only jumped on because you said you needed to see if your system worked.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm gonna test it later. I
also,
know.
let me just say this about, you were saying when you put old boy up, how people were jumping in your inbox. Same thing with girl. When I posted that picture that he had given me for my birthday, saying Bay gave me an early birthday present. Everybody was like, Bay, who's
Ex-
Bay? I'm like, yo, you know what? Y'all wasn't fucking with me from, way back when. I've been single for years now, did a pandemic by myself, and now I got a Bay, and all y'all motherfuckers want to know what's going. Stop it. My mouth
exactly.
is filthy this morning. I'm apologizing to y'all. I love y'all all. Have a
Love
great
you
day.
too.
Let
I'm
me get my
sweating.
behind into work. I'm
Oh
signing
God.
off. Your system works good. Y'all
All
have a
right,
great
mama.
day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So I appreciate you guys jumping on the screen. This is what I love. Sai Abdullah, when the fuck are you jumping on my screen? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Good morning, mother. Good morning. Good morning, Diane. Heart to Fire said, I will not have the conversation about needs more than 2 times. This was Heart to Fire that jumped on the screen and she said, the guy, let me give y'all a little background story for some of y'all that missed it. She's dating a guy who does not give oral sex, right? And she's had the conversation with him 2+ times, and she says she's done with it because she doesn't want to have the conversation again because she doesn't want to be disappointed. But I'm gonna tell you no lie, I'm saying this today. Now, ask me this a year from now, it might be different, but as of today, I am not dating a guy who is not licking my cooch. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. That's it, and that's all. All right. Okay, let's bring Zen back on. So I'm not gonna do it. So I don't know. I feel like, Heart to Fire, blessings to you, but I'm not gonna date a guy who's not licking my snatch. I'm not gonna do it. Ghost said video on YouTube and Facebook or IG too. Oh, well, Ghost, I stream on YouTube and Facebook through my podcast. IG, y'all are on my phone. Oh my God. Interior Rue says, so for me, in terms of being used to rejection, because Interior Rue used to rejection, I think I have become accustomed to being disappointed in various areas of my life, not just relationships, but I don't get so bogged down and upset about it. Okay.
Hmm.
I have become accustomed to disappointment. I don't know why I want to hang there. I have become accustomed to disappointment. Why? Why so much disappointment? Are our boundaries off? Why so much disappointment? I mean, I'm asking for myself too. Because I have asked myself time and time again as I navigated through relationships, damn Zen, when I met you, I was with my fiance and then I had
Hmm.
somebody else. Now I'm single again. So okay. So I have asked myself the question, why me? Like, why do I get disappointed? And I'm not the type of person that hangs around in space of disappointment. If you are getting on my nerves and you are casting a dark shadow in my life, I'm the fuck running to the sunshine. I'm sneakers. I'm strapping up my sneakers and I'm ghost. I'm out of the relationship. Now that's if you are fucking with my mental. Now I don't run for relationships where we are talking and trying to work things through. I run from relationships that become toxic,
Hmm.
communication becomes dead,
Hmm.
and there's no growth. I'm out. I'm not staying. I'm not a stayer for no growth. All right.
Right.
And so when you say, I have become accustomed to disappointment, how do we take responsibility in the space where we are constantly disappointed? How do
Mhm.
we take responsibility for that? How do we change the narrative of
Right.
that?
Yeah.
That's a question, y'all. All right. Sai Abdullah said, I definitely dated someone who was incapable. I worked I worked at it, but then was exhausted because I was working at it alone. And I can't save a sinking ship by myself. So when my cup ran over, I was done. That's
Mm.
that bending tree shit that I talked about a week or so ago when I said you're in a relationship sometimes and that compromise that's supposed to look like this starts to look like this. That's when one person is overcompensating to even though their needs are not getting met and they want their needs to get met, they're still overcompensating to keep the relationship. And that's what Sai is saying. But the ship was sinking. You can't have a relationship like this. You got to have a relationship where you both are compromising, where both people are being fed,
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
And one of the things the guy in the video said is remove yourself from the space. I'm paraphrasing. Remove yourself from the space
Mhm.
of those that are not catering to your needs. You have a right to have your needs met. Now, Zen made a good point, but you have to understand that your needs are really needs or are they wants?
Yeah.
Right? But if
Mhm.
they're truly needs, like I need I need intimacy.
Mhm.
This is beyond sex, right?
Yeah.
I dated someone. I was with someone where there was a lack of intimacy. And they kept saying, "But we have sex." And I'm like, "The fuck? That's
Not the
not the
same.
same thing.
Mm-mm. No.
That's not the same thing." I have fucked people I had no feelings for. No, I mean the fuck. I'm grown. I can do what I want. Like, intimacy is different. Like intimacy is a
Mhm.
conversation. Intimacy is walking down the fucking street, holding each other's hands. Intimacy is like it's different. And this
Cuddling.
person this person couldn't grasp that. And it got to a point where they started calling me needy. And I started to feel like
Mm.
am I needy because I need
Mhm.
intimacy or they would call me clingy or whatever. Everything became it was my issue because I strive on intimacy.
Mm.
And I started to second guess myself. I started to question myself. And that was why I said that motherfucker on that TikTok video was talking to me because he says, when you get to a point where people are not catering to your needs or trying to satisfy your needs or make you feel bad for expressing your needs, you stop expressing your needs. You stop getting the things that you think you need, and you start second guessing your needs. You start saying, is something wrong with me? Is this really what I need?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get lost.
You die a little inside.
A little,
Mhm.
I was fucking dead, blowing dead dust off of myself, right?
Mhm.
And this is why I say when I saw that video, I said I had to make this a topic today because so many people are in relationships where, you know, y- they can't express themselves. I talk who has friends on here that come to them and be like, I'm having an issue with my man, blah, blah, blah. And every time I talk to him, you have friends that come to you and talk to you about their relationships, and you're like, well, damn, can't you just tell him or her this? And they're like, I have a million times. And then you're like, okay, so now what?
Mm.
What's next?
Why stay?
I have motherfuckers that be in relationships and I be like this. They be like, you don't understand. No, I fuck understand. I've been in relationships and I'm not in one now because I understand that my needs are important. Now it
Mhm.
might take me a minute to wake up and smell the fucking coffee, but once that aroma hits my nose, I'm up. Hey, boobalicious. Amazon 46 Triple D said it's been a minute since I've been really dating, especially these days. I found that most don't really want to know who you are as an individual. Mm. From your experience, why do you feel that way, Amazon 46 Triple D? I kind of feel that way too. And I'm just going to put this out here because it's my business and I can say what I want. And if anybody thinks I'm lying, they can always come on my show and call me a liar, right? But, my ex husband, we had a relationship. You know how you get into relationships and you don't and you think it's deep? And it ain't. We had puddle relationship. I say that all the time. People be like, "What?" It's a saying that I heard on one of those dating shows, right? And they said you have a relationship that's puddle size, right? Puddle size and in depth, puddle deep,
Mhm.
opposed to ocean deep, sea deep, right? And what that means is that you're in a relationship, and this is based on what Amazon 46 Triple D said when she said a lot of people don't really want to get to know you,
Yeah.
right? I was in a whole fucking relationship and I was splashing in puddles with rain boots.
Mm.
This person didn't have the depth of who I was. And anytime I tried to bring that level of depth to that person, they mishandled it,
Mm.
right? They mishandled it. Depth meaning to get to know who I am as a person is to know not only me and my happy state, but it's also to understand the pain in my life, the things that I struggle with,
All
right? And a
parts. Yeah.
lot of things that I struggle with, some of them are attached to childhood traumas that a lot of motherfuckers will tell you in a minute, get over it. That happened in your childhood. People are insensitive. And this person, I realized as I tried to introduce them to the depth of who I was,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
couldn't fucking swim.
Mm.
They couldn't. They were splashing around in the puddle with the rain boots and they had me with them. And that's why I know my next relationship. And that's why I know expressing my needs was a problem in that relationship because they couldn't go but so deep. Right. And so that's why I know in my next relationship, that's why everything that I thought that I needed in a relationship has changed, has evolved for me in this last year and a half, because I had to really reassess based on my last relationships, what didn't work, what I was missing, and who I was in those relationships versus who I am today, what my needs are, right? And bringing that to the table and being comfortable enough to swim at a deep ocean level with the person that I choose.
Yeah.
They got to be able to swim. So a lot of us got to be careful when you are in situations where you can't express your feelings. You need to do a whole assessment of that relationship,
Hmm.
right? That's also the type of relationship that'll take your deepest pains and weaponize them against you, right? When
Mm.
you're in a relationship where you can't express your needs, like I remember being in an argument with my ex, and he said something to me, and to this day, you know what he says to me? Oh my God, that little statement bothered you? That is so stupid.
That's
Like,
gaslighting. That is gaslighting.
I was like, okay, BP and Amico, the fuck is going on here? He was like, oh my God, you're so sensitive. He said to me, I said something
Mm.
to him, and he said to me, you must wasn't loved as a little girl. That hurt me
Wow.
to my core. That little statement hurt
Nice.
me to my core because right there I said, that's when the light bulb went off in my head. And I said, woo,
Mm.
he don't know me.
No, he don't
Because
know
if
love.
that part, because if he did, he wouldn't have said that to me. Because if he knew me and if he was listening to me and paying attention to who I was, he would have known that that statement that he made was very true.
Mm.
That I did not feel loved as a little girl for various reasons, right? But to say that to me, and then when I tell you that the statement hurt me, you go, what? That's so stupid. That little statement hurt your feelings. It's just words expressing your needs. And you know what that did to me? It put the top on the bottle. My feelings was already being bottled. You understand? My needs was already being bottled. That put the top on it and sealed it. My needs were now closed off. You got to make a choice, y'all.
Wow.
You got to make a choice. And so that's why I tell people in the dating scene, stop going out there asking people, um, um, why are you single? That is the stupidest question in ET, come get me. right? That is a stupid question. Why are you the fuck single? Because when somebody asks me that question, I just look across to the table and go, but you single too, right? We both here. The fuck you asking me?
Right.
Now the better question is, what happened in your last relationship? That's the better question.
Mm.
Because that tells me that he is interested to know what went wrong so that he don't make that same fucking mistake. Not why are you single? Because we both the fuck single, sir. Unless you here behind your wife's back and you forgot to tell me that part.
Mm.
Okay. Interior said, I just regroup and do what I need to do. I'm used to being heartbroken if I try to pursue someone. So, you're used to being heartbroken. So does that mean like when you go out on dates, you just drop it like it's hot and let your feelings out because you're used to being rejected? You have no fear of being rejected, so you just express yourself carefree and easily? I'm asking. Protagonist says, I'm used to rejection. Wow, y'all, we need healing on here. What the fuck? I'm used to rejection and thus I don't approach women like that. I learned to focus on me. So when you say you're used to rejection but you don't approach women, then does that mean you're used to rejection? Because if you're used to rejection, why not approach the women and just get rejected? The fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I'm learning too. The fuck?
I
Protagonist
accept
said,
everybody.
you accept everybody? I know. Protagonist says, when my mom and brother said I was too needy as a child, I walked with those scars daily.
Mm.
Be careful, y'all, with how you speak words into your children.
Yeah.
Don't call the kids needy. The fuck? They're supposed to need us. Be careful of a lot of us have childhood trauma. A lot of people that's walking around, people think that the trauma that they carry is some new shit from a relationship. A lot of us got traumas from kids
Mm-hmm.
that we're dealing with that creep up and show up in our relationships. Ghost said, had to come over here to see the video. Yes, Ghost, I tell people to come over to YouTube all the time. While you over here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Shit.
and hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
And the thumbs up. And the thumbs up. All right. Ghost said, I'll come on screen and just sit there for your experiment. Okay, Ghost. So later, when we get towards the end of the show, which we're almost there, Amazon 46 Triple D said, I could always express myself about how I wanted to be treated by someone. I will watch and see how you treat me. If you watch, listen to me, you learn me. Okay. But a lot of motherfuckers ain't paying that much attention. Fancy K said, at interior rule, as long as you're not expecting it, it's okay to not be bogged down by it. That's what finding your fuck you means. Okay. The fuck? All right. Interior said, at Fancy K, I don't expect the rejection, but if it happens, then it just does. You can't steal my joy. I love that. I want to be there, interior rule. I think that if I didn't care about being rejected, I would express myself more freely about some of the things that I feel. But baby, I'm still working on myself. I'm still growing the fuck up. I'm still trying to put my big girl panties on. I'm not ready. I'm still battling fear of rejection. I don't know. I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
I am. So I'm just saying what I'm saying. But it's true. Hey Avia, good morning. Fancy K say, yeah, basically don't ever allow it to steal your joy. It's basically the fuck you. All right. I gotta start thinking about that. All right, express my feelings. If you don't get it, the fuck you. I understand it. Protagonist says, I always challenged ideas that didn't make sense. And the fact I think for myself since a young age, I expect disappointment. Okay. Cheryl Lee said, exactly, at Amazon, you make it a priority to learn a person you love. Example, you learn your newborn's needs because you know they can't use words to express them. You learn them.
Mm.
Listen, this is how you know the person that you're dating, that you're in a relationship with, is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that person is going to make the extra effort to learn you. And that person is not going to take your pain and weaponize it against you, no matter what. And
Example.
that huh?
Example.
Go ahead.
My husband
Mm-hmm.
knows what I need before I need it,
Mm.
before I realize I need it. And will say, I know this is important to you. So I want to make sure that I do what you need.
I'm clenching my legs because that kind of made my kitty cat purr. I mean, damn, the
But it's
fuck?
great. Like I could never imagine that somebody could be so considerate and thoughtful and think about me first, even though I think about them first. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I do. I do know what you're saying. That's deep. I love that. Anybody else have that experience? Cause fuck, shit. But that takes years. Y'all been together how long now?
22 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time of learning, growing, yelling, screaming, aggravation.
We went through a lot of it. We grew up together, basically, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I was 25 when we got together. He was 29.
Yeah.
And, we went through, and think about how much growing and learning about yourself you do in your 30s, right? Your
Yeah.
late 20s, your 30s, and then into your 40s. And then think about all the things that kind of solidify and make you who you are. And to
Yeah.
your point, that's where that trauma, that childhood trauma starts to creep back in,
Yeah.
and be like, hey, did you forget about me?
Yeah.
Let's work on that now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I love that. I love that. Amazon said, "As Cheryl Lee, facts. I take the time to learn people. If you are trying to say you're interested." Protagonist says, "I used to be clingy and needy. Now I just watch porn and hold my body pillow." You got a body pillow. The pregnant women, you got to buy. I want one of them shits too. I'm not mad. I don't think I'll ever be as clingy and needy again. But maybe you clingy to porno. I mean, I don't know what the fuck no. But why do people call people clingy and needy? Is that nice?
No.
Like, everybody is different. I can't
Yeah.
say this enough. Like, it's like we say we accept that, but then we're like, you're clingy. Why are you clingy? Because that motherfucker is them. And that's how they are. That's who they are. The fuck? We're
Mhm.
not cookie cutter people, y'all. Oh my God. Boobalicious said, wow, I can relate to all of this. I was in a relationship where I felt bad for expressing myself. I
Mhm.
felt like I was whining. Let's just say I smelled the coffee and learned important lessons. And that's what that's about.
Yeah. Growth.
Learning the lessons, right? It's
Mhm.
no different than work. We work, we run. I'm a project manager, so I run projects. When the shit goes shitty at the end, I'll be like, motherfuckers, what did we do wrong? Okay. And we capture the learned lessons and we have that knowledge base so that the next time we go into doing this same similar project, we have a learned lesson. Don't do this shit again. Don't do this shit again because this is what happened. So, Boobalicious, you had that experience, right? Now you know what you don't want to experience in your next relationship. But my question to you, Boobalicious, is how do you think this has affected you as you migrate or move into another relationship? Do you think that your fear of rejection will stifle you from being able to express yourself in a new relationship, or are you in that fuck you mode, like I'm gonna go and express the shit anyway?
Mm.
How do you feel about that? Pat said, Zen, I think you are onto something. No one can fulfill your needs but ourselves. What they can do is share your wants with you. Your needs are your needs. It is like looking for completeness outside of yourself.
Mm.
However, you are not fulfilling the other person's needs either. Just don't stay, leave.
Makes a lot of sense. Absolutely.
Mm,
Yeah.
love it. Mishi Boo said, people disappoint us, and after a time, we need to avoid folks like that. This is where we have to make, I don't know if I can make the blanket statement of people disappoint me, so I'm going to avoid them, because people disappoint people, right?
Mm.
There's intentional and there's unintentional, right? If you are a person that's in my life and unintentional, I expect that my friends and my closest family members might hurt me, but
Mhm.
unintentionally. They might do something. There might be an event. I didn't get invited. Somebody might have said something. They didn't think it was going to hurt me. That is all unintentional. That's going to happen. We can't avoid that. Okay. But it's when you have people in your life that are moving intentionally to hurt you. Those are the people that we need to sift out, right?
Yeah.
And move them to the side. The people that hurt you intentionally, we are human beings. We're not perfect. So we're gonna hurt each other. But you gotta hope that it's not intentional, right? And so that's why communication is important. It is. Amazon said, I've had people who have come to me saying that they remand what? That they are
They're
their
mad?
what? Their
No.
man is demanded. Oh, their man demanded that and whatnot. And I say we'll leave, and they don't leave, but they stick around. They're still complaining. Okay, so let me pick through this. All right. So you have you have people who've come to you saying that their man has demanded this and that and whatnot. But I'm assuming, the person's needs are not being met and they constantly come to you complaining about their man and their situation, but they don't leave. Baby, I know people like that too. And you know what? I stopped fucking talking to them because they draining me. Like like I'm your friend and shit, but you're not gonna fucking drain me.
Right.
I'm gonna leave my man, and 5 years later, you still talk about I'm gonna leave my man because he's shitty. I can't. Let's talk about something else. What's on sale at the mall? Because I don't. The fuck, you still there? The fuck,
But
I
some of
don't
those
have.
people need the drama. They just need something to complain about.
Then
There
there's
are those
that.
people out there.
Then there's that. People that love miserable situations so that they could complain. But you're not going to tear me down mentally. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Mm-mm.
I have a friend. Lord mercy. When
Exhausting.
she hear this on my show, she going to be like, fuck you, bitch. But I have a friend, and she been leaving her husband since I met her. Been like 10, 11, 12 years. I'm like, what the fuck? I have lost patience. I don't even want to hear it anymore. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not. Give me your new address when you leave. Until then, I don't care.
Mhm.
And I don't mean to be mean, but 12 years later, you still miserable?
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't live in that kind of space. Amazon said, I could never really understand what it was. It's not for you to understand when people stay in relationships like that and they are miserable. They need therapy. They need to figure out what the fuck is going on with them, right? Why are they staying in that relationship? It's almost like when I see a child that's abused by a parent, but the child is still hugging up on the parent because they love that parent.
Mhm.
It's almost like that. Like you're in a miserable situation, but you're staying. I can't help you. You need
Mhm.
other kind of help. You need to unpack that. That's deeper than me as a friend. It is. Yes, mother, I had a lot of love when I was young. So, me not feeling loved as a little girl, when people hear that, they take it personal. And it had nothing to do with my mother per se. It had to do with my situation, right? With my parents not being together, something that was unavoidable. It had nothing to do with what my mother did, it had nothing to do with what my dad did. It just, growing up as a child, not having your parents in the same household, it affected me in a way that I didn't understand until I got older. And I remember having conversations, and I talked about this on Coffee with Friends before, with my cousins who were in the house with both their parents. And I said, I didn't feel loved. And it's not that my parents didn't love me, it's just that it was how I felt based on my situation. Right. And it didn't matter how many times my parents said, I love you, I love you, I love you. It was based on my situation. I didn't have my parents in the house. I felt the oddball in the family. I felt, weird. It was just me, right? And so that's why I say, people, when they say stuff, don't take it personal when people say how they feel, y'all, because it's not always a personal attack on anybody. Ghost says some rejections hurt worse than others. Yes. Oh, okay, Ghost, you subscribed. I'm just making the fuck sure. Amazon said, I hate the freaking question. Why are you single? Perhaps it's because I haven't found the person that I feel is worthy of annoying me. Don't ask me why I'm single. The fuck? I'm single, you single, we single, and we have reasons. Let's talk about what we don't want to fucking repeat based on the last relationships. Don't ask me why I'm single. That's stupid. Protagonist said, just because I'm used to rejection don't mean I like it. True. You checked me, boo. True. Amazon said, exactly. Ask me what went wrong so that I could tell you so that you know not to step into those shoes. Exactly. Amazon said a lot of people stay and take a lot of shit in a relationship for whatever reason. Then they worry about their sanity. I'm not going to be with somebody that is fucking with my mental. I'm telling you, you can't say you want to heal and get on the bike and be exercising and shit. Talk about you want to heal and get healthy and then have a toxic motherfucker fucking up your mental space. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Um, all right, I'm ready for another guest to come on this damn show to see if my camera work. Fancy Interior Root said, I concur. I'm gonna drop the guest stays in. I'm gonna drop the guest link again so that it's here. So that somebody else can join the show so I can check my camera. Mishi Boo said, question, why is this so important for you to get your coochie licked? Me? Cause it's what the fuck I want. The same way as why is it important for you to get dick in your coochie, right? It's the same thing, right? Sex for me, I like what I like. Period. Okay. It might not be for everybody, but when I'm having sex, I want to be touched all over. I want my toes in your mouth. Now, every man ain't gonna do that. Now, that's something that I'm not gonna quit you over. If you don't put my toes in your mouth, I'm gonna be okay with that, to a point. But I'm gonna be hoping in the back of my mind that the toe slip in there somehow one day, right? But you gonna lick this crotch. That's the bottom line, and the ass too. Like we grown. The fuck y'all doing in the bedroom? Somebody posted the other day um something about a woman playing in a man's ass and people jumped on talking about, oh, that's gay, that's this, that's that. I said, y'all motherfuckers kill me. Why can't people do what they want in their bedroom and y'all mind y'all business? How about that?
And
Like,
some
y'all,
guys like it. Some guys like it.
we can't help it. The man's G spot is in his ass. That's where it's at.
It's there.
It's in his ass. Now, I haven't had a man that said plug me up in the ass, but people do. And so why do we get on and criticize these people? Mind y'all business. They in their bedroom doing what the fuck they want to do. Why do people have to put labels on everything? The fuck? Amazon said, Robin, express yourself, because most of the times they will tell you how they feel. They'll tell you how you're supposed to feel and then will walk away making you look like you're the crazy one. Yup, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been ghost. I've been narcissized,
Gaslit.
gaslighted. I've been everything. Okay. I didn't even know. It was so crazy. I didn't even know what was happening. That's how crazy gaslighting and being in a narcissistic situation is. It's like it confuses you. You be like, what the fuck just happened? And you start doubting yourself. You start going, am I fucking crazy? Like, I know, baby, I was fucked up. I was confused. I didn't know what was happening. I just knew that I had to save myself. Who said, when I have sex with this dude, I think about current events. I miss that. Put me to bed sex. There go Uhu again. This is the one who jumped on Coffee with Friends after dark and said her man's dick is boring.
Then got in the shower with him and have fun.
Right. You see, we don't forget shit on Coffee with Friends. 1 minute his shit is boring. Then you in the shower busting it open. And now you like, I think about current events while I'm having sex. So you think about the man that was shooting up people in DC, climbing across the wires, running from the
But
police. You thinking
why?
about shit like that?
Why?
Right, Zen. Would you say why, Zen?
Why?
Why are you settling for shitty sex?
But what is he not doing that you're so bored and you're thinking about the news?
She said his dick is boring. What's wrong with what is
Is
the
it
problem?
small?
Is his dick small? Does he only do one position? Does he not use kinky words? Does he talk nice words that turn you off? Does he not kiss during sex? What is he not doing that's boring? Is he not spanking and choking you? What is he not doing? And are you asking for the things that you want? Like, are you saying, motherfucker, choke
Boom.
me?
Right there. Boom.
You gotta ask for the shit while y'all are doing it. Go, babe, move me around. Fuck me from behind. Eat my ass. Do some shit. Say some shit. So that he know. Now he might be like, I ain't eating the ass, but he might lick around your butt cheeks or some shit. He might try to do something. I'm just saying, y'all got to speak the fuck up. Cause me, I'm the bitch that'll wake up in the morning and you'll wake up with my crotch on your head. I'm not the fuck playing. You're gonna get this coochie. Telling you. Fancy case, I think some things are harder to express than others. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, E Hustle. Uhu said, in the past, I was hurt. I'm 40. It doesn't bother me anymore. Theo said, rejection is not always a bad thing. Rejection can sometimes be protection. Who is going to jump on this live? Ghost, come on this live so I could test my video before I close the show. Interior said, at Theo, yes, thank you for saying this. I think it's being viewed as bad when for me, I think it's the best thing. No, we're not saying it's bad. We're trying to figure out if being used to rejection is good or bad. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Fancy said, yes, Raw, perfectly stated. That's it. Just find your fuck you. I'm just saying. Y'all said that. I repeated it. Interior is love and zen. Mishi said, my late husband sometimes knew what I needed, but he was inconsistent. I hear that. Okay, guys, before, wait, we got somebody that's coming. Is that Uhu? Wait, we got somebody that's coming on. I got 4 people. Yes, I love it, y'all. Stay there. Don't move, y'all. All right. Let me just see if
Party.
Interior is gonna jump on IG real quick, or if she hit the button by mistake. Oh, there she go. All right. Y'all can't see her on the podcast, but y'all can hear her. Go ahead, Uhu.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. What's up, girl?
Nothing. Just about to pick my daughter up, take her to work.
Okay. So what you got?
Yeah, about the rejection thing. Yeah, I've been used to it ever since I was little. Parents and boys I was liking always turned me down.
Okay, got it. Yep, got it.
Yeah.
So my thing, Uhu, but I want to go back to, yes, guys, stay there. All of you guests stay right there. I'm gonna pull y'all in. But Uhu, we still on the boring dick, right? I need to know. No, you're not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. I'm sorry. I need to know, what is he not doing?
I don't know. Just it was fine over 3 years ago, and then I don't know. Maybe it's probably not the sex. It's probably other stuff.
Okay, now that's different.
Yep.
That's different because people don't realize that, sex it is more than just physical.
Like I'd be trying to, like, damn, I wish I was on my period.
Shit. I mean, when you're wishing for your cycle.
Who wishes for their period? Lord, you got me clutching my goal. The fuck? Well, listen, we wish you luck, Uhu, and I appreciate you jumping on. I appreciate that.
We
All
need to
right.
unpack
But
this. She needs to
we
come
we,
back.
we need to unpack this. We got to unpack
Yeah.
this on Coffee with Friends After Dark, because I need to understand what's going on. All right. So when I pick that date on Coffee with Friends After Dark, be the fuck ready, Uhu. Okay. Stop playing with my feelings and my emotions. You always show up anyway, but we're going to unpack this.
Yes,
okay.
LNG.
Yes, that's you.
LNG.
Exactly. All right, mama. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go test my video. All right. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. Yeah, I'm going to. All right. So, Fancy says sex is definitely more than physical. It is. All right. So, guys, I'm going to try this. So, if I lose the video, I want to say that you will still be able to hear the sound. So, just hang on as I move to closure. Okay. I just got to figure this out. Oh, God, it's a bunch. Okay. Let's see. We got Ghost.
Hey.
All right. And we got Protagonist. And we got Cheryl Lee. So, okay. So, how many we got on the screen? 5 people, right?
Mhm.
All right, let me turn around the IG camera so that IG can see what we're working with on the screen. So
I
now
can see
y'all
it
can
on
see all your
YouTube.
friendly faces, right? You see Ghost, you see Protagonist at the bottom of the screen, you see Cheryl Lee, you see Zen, and you see me. All right. So I'm gonna check over in Facebook and see. But go, y'all. Start the conversation. What contribution y'all have about expressing your needs? All right. Amazon 46 Triple D said that is right. A lot of people stay and complain about the drama, but they enjoy the drama because they're fixes. They're trying to fix situations that just needs to be served.
Hmm.
No, there's no echo on this side. Anybody hears an echo? Oh, wait. Side baby. Oh, I'm at a max. I can't get anybody else on the screen.
Here, I'll
Let me
drop.
see.
Let's side join.
All right.
Oh,
Wait.
wait, there she
Wait.
is.
Oh, there she go. All right. I changed the format. I
Dang.
got her.
Look at all of us up in here.
All right. Wait. I know all y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Wait a minute. I got to go now and see if
Sit at the round
Facebook
table.
and
Yeah.
YouTube. Oh, no. Y'all are still on my screen. Yes, y'all. We
Now
got a fucking party going
have a
on.
whole panel
Somebody
now.
left.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
this is
up,
why I wanted to test this, right? Look at y'all looking sexy. Hey, Sai. Hey, protagonist. All
Yeah.
right. Hey,
Like
Ghost.
this
Hey,
up.
Zen.
What?
All right. So listen, y'all guys are on screen. Sai, do you still have the double echo? That normally means that you have me in two places. Oh, I can't even hear you.
her.
You got to hit your microphone, Sai. Protagonist, let me hear your volume. Say something.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghost,
Hey,
let
yo,
me
what's
hear
the
you.
good?
That's right.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. Is that Ghost? Yep. All right. So Sai's microphone. Get your microphone together. Sai. Oh,
Shirley's still
Cheryl Lee
talking now.
left. All right. All right. So this is good. So I'm glad. Oh, wait. Cheryl Lee came back. So let me see if I can add her. All right. There goes Cheryl Lee. Cheryl Lee, say something so I can hear your sound.
Okay, can you hear?
Yep. I can hear you. All
Okay.
right. So keep in mind, guys, when you join the podcast, right? Your Wi-Fi has to be good. You see how Zen and I talk, and his sound is clear, right? And my sound is clear. It's because your Wi-Fi has to be good. This is a lot of bandwidth that's being used. All right. And so just make sure I tell people to make sure they're either close to their modems if they don't have a wire mesh system or an extender in their house. Make sure when they jump on a podcast to be close to your modem so that there is no delay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So expressing your needs. This is good because this is the type of panel discussion I want to be able to set up when we start doing the reading with friends and shit like that. You know, this is how I want to do it, where everybody can chime in and discuss what they want to discuss. But about expressing your needs, anybody want to talk about, anybody have any last injections on expressing needs before I move to closing the show?
I think needs is come from ourselves and want.
That was protagonist. Your sound is a little bit etchy. You probably on 5G.
Yo, don't hate. Tap
You
in
said
though.
don't hate.
I just wanted to tap in. You know I'm on a T-Mobile or 3G. Come on, you know I only got $40.
I know that shit is right. Let's not forget the
But
$40 budget.
I'm about to be out. I just tribute real quick.
All right. Thank you, protagonist. I appreciate you. All right. All right. So we have Ghost. Did size sound come back? Wait, Ghost said, I'll eat her ass before I touch your feet.
Yeah,
I know
that
that
ass.
shit is
Yeah,
right. But you
nah,
know what? I'm okay with that. I'll take
feet.
the ass.
Yeah, I don't do feet.
You know, why do people not do feet but would eat ass? Like, you know, I
Hey,
don't understand. Like,
I'm
y'all eat the coochie and the ass, but not the feet.
how my life is. Regardless, all right, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, man, I don't say you eat ass, like you shit out your ass. Oh, okay, but you ain't walking on your fucking feet all day long. Your feet is the most wear and tear around this mother.
That's true. Your feet do get a lot of wear. And you know what? Everybody don't wash their feet really good. Right? They
Right? You
don't
don't get
wash
in
in
between
between their toes.
they
See, look aside. She said that part. They don't wash in between their toes. You know, I was just asking my mother this the other day. I said, Mom, when you get in the shower, when you wash your feet, do you wash in between your toes? And do you take a loofah and scrub the bottom of your feet?
Mhm.
And you know, she was like, yeah. I said, you know, I have to ask this question because, you know, if you wear flip-flops, women that wear flip-flops, don't motherfucking lie, y'all. When y'all get home from walking the city, the bottom of your feet be dirty, okay? And when you go to wash your feet off, if you do not use a loofah, and the bottom of my feet are smooth like butter, right?
Mhm.
But dirt still gets in the crevices of your foot. You have to take that loofah thing with some soap and loofah the bottom of your foot to get the dirt out the pores of your
And, li-
foot.
and
I say,
listen,
man, I do
Robin
that.
is serious.
I say, man, I
She's
I'm
do
been
that.
fucking
doing feet
serious.
for a
Yeah, I
long
take
time.
like I take tweezers and get the dirt. Like no, I got to clean.
But y'all think the ass in is clean.
I mean,
Mm.
shit, as long as you scrub the hell out of them, doing it, catching you fresh out the shower.
But
This
isn't
ain't
that the same with the feet? I was in the shower with my ass
matter.
and I
No,
scrubbed my ass and my feet.
no.
Zen, you said you don't do feet.
Mm-mm. No, I
No.
don't do feet or ass. No. Mm-mm.
What
No. Do
is
it to
wrong
me
with
all day long. Do it to me all day long. I don't care, but I won't do it.
you're not oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I'll suck your dick all day long, but that's it.
Oh, I know that shit is right. You know, I know it's a coffee with friends. Sucking
That's
dick.
after dark, yeah.
Yeah, let's save that for after dark. Let's save that for after dark. But anyway, y'all, I'm happy that y'all jumped on to test my video. I think it was the format that I had it laid out that the streaming didn't like it. It's very temperamental, but I'm so glad that it works. And I appreciate you guys jumping on and testing it with me. And I can't say this enough. Continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. All right. A lot of people on here I met through Coffee with Friends. Some people I met through new friends like Sai Abdullah. She's a new friend, right? And I love it. Like this past year and a half for me personally has been a journey. I've been in this healing journey and it's so crazy to me how people came into my life during a very difficult time in my life and they helped pull me out of my shell. Being taken out, invited out to the city, having drinks. You don't know what people are going through, right? And when people were inviting me out, you know, at the beginning like of last year, people were inviting me out when I just separated from my relationship. They had no idea what I was feeling. I still had I had developed social anxiety. I had my anxieties were peaked. Like I was scared to travel to the city because I felt like on the way to the city my stomach was gonna flip and I was gonna have to make number two. Anxieties are very they can hold you captive, all right? But I forced myself to go out and enjoy time with friends. And a lot of times when I was out with them, they didn't even know when my stomach was hurting, right? But what that did for me is over a period of time, I got comfortable. I got used to going out, used to you know, getting myself back out in the world. And so I just want to say I appreciate my new friends and my old friends, right? Because y'all don't know how much y'all help me. Sometimes y'all don't even know. All right. And so Coffee with Friends, again, is a platform that I started 2+ years ago because I know I was going through some things and I wanted to share it with the world. And I appreciate you guys trusting my platform to come on here and share some of your most secrets, deepest secrets and pains with me, even though it's out on social media and the whole world is seeing it right now. Hi, world, right? But the fact that we can do this because somebody out there that's not on this show might listen to this show and they might get something out of it that helps them with with whatever it is they're going through, right? People are comforted at times when they know they are not alone in their suffering or in their experiences, right? And what I've learned is I know I'm not alone because some of y'all motherfuckers, y'all got some of the same shit going on that I got going on. So now I feel kind of normal. The fuck? You know? And so it's a blessing. So I can't say this enough. Continue to love up on your brothers and sisters, right? We are all we have. That doesn't mean that, you know, You can't cut motherfuckers off if they're toxic. It just means that know when people are toxic in your life, cut them off and move on. That's it and that's all. And keep in mind that we are all different, so we handle things differently. Do not pin people to the wall for handling something different than how you handled it. All right? Give people fucking grace. We are human beings. Period.
Yeah.
And with that, y'all, I'm the fuck out. Cheryl, are you having issues? You keep popping in and out. Looking cute.
I'm going in and out.
I see you. We see you.
Oh, okay. I found anyway, because I jumped over. I really.
Your sound is a bit off. We're losing you. Your signal is bad. But you're here. But anyway, y'all, I have to end the show because it's 9:30 and I have a meeting that I need to prep for. But I appreciate you, motherfuckers. I am going to say thank you, Zen. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Side. Thank you, Cheryl Lee. Thank you, Protagonist, for all jumping on the camera to test my shit out. This is good because this is going to be how we're going to do panel discussions going forward, especially when we do the reading for friends. And even when we start getting into the challenges for fit friends, right? We'll start doing panel discussions, all right, this way. And I expect that each person participates, you know, on the panel that joins the panel. But with that, y'all, I'm out. The link is in my bio. Make sure, bye, Sai. Thank you, Ghost. The link is in my bio. Make sure you are following me across my platforms, IG, Facebook, YouTube. All right. If you go to YouTube, when you go to YouTube, make sure you are subscribing and you hit the bell. I appreciate you, motherfuckers. All right. Make sure, again, you continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. And with that, here's my message for the day. What? Come on, y'all. I never go. Go. No matter how low you feel, no matter how hopeless you feel, you can still go, y'all. This is Thursday, and this is Coffee with Friends, and I am your host, Raw to the Bone. I appreciate you joining my show. Come back tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow is what? Freestyle Friday. What we gonna talk about? Everything and anything. Come through, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, I'm out. Going for now, never forever. Peace. You can still go. Hey. I never answer the no, man. I still go, 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 go. Peace, y'all.